This is a Sports Catastrophe production. Hey there, hello there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond welcoming you to another Sports Catastrophe birthday boy. And this birthday boy is on February the 8th, and it's Alonzo Mourning. People don't know much about Alonzo Mourning. It's like, this guy? Why? But anyway, there's a reason. So Alonzo Mourning today turns 51 years old. My math is off again. He played the majority of his NBA career with the Miami Heat. But no, he didn't play all his career with the Miami Heat. He was one of the best centers around. He had a good college basketball career at Georgetown University. His tenacity on defense got him 2 Defensive Players of the Year award and puts him on the NBA All-Defensive Team a lot. Alonzo Mourning made a massive comeback after going a kidney transplant and won the 2006 championship with the Heat. Mourning also played for Charlotte and the Charlotte Hornets and the New Jersey Nets. Alonzo was the first player to have his number retired. His number 33 was retired. And he was inducted into the Naismith/NBA Hall of Fame in 2014 and the FIBA Hall of Fame, that's the international one, in 2019. His college career was good. He was very good. He was a freshman and started all 34 games for the Hoyas, 13 points, 7 rebounds a game. But he led the nation in total block shots, which was amazing. Alonzo would have a few more good seasons with Georgetown with his scoring and inbounding, but he was seated from the center spot by Dikembe Mutombo. So Mourning played power forward. It's amazing how Mutombo and Mourning were basically just in the same front court for Georgetown. Mourning retook his spot as starting center as a senior once Mutombo went to the NBA draft and had a great senior season. He actually won the Big East Defensive Player of the Year 3 times, which was great. Alonzo hit 2,000 points and 1,000 rebounds, a big milestone in college and all that. He finished with 453 block shots, which was first in the NCAA at this time, which was amazing. So Georgetown wasn't really that good, like getting deep into playoff runs. So the Charlotte Hornets selected him second in the 1992 NBA draft behind Shaq and just before Christian Laettner. So Shaq went first to Orlando, and then Mourning went second to Charlotte, whereas Christian Laettner, oh great. Do you mind? I'm trying to do something here. Hey, you thought you could get rid of me, but no. What is it? The Charlotte Hornets. Wait, are those the Bobcats? Well, Mr. Doubter, you're kind of right. The Charlotte Hornets were an expansion team, and then they got taken out of Charlotte and put into New Orleans. But unfortunately, after Hurricane Katrina, they basically spent their time in Oklahoma City. But then they went back to New Orleans. They were the New Orleans Hornets, and then, in a strange move, the city decided to get the Hornets franchise name back to the Charlotte, who eliminated the Bobcats, saying for Hornets, and New Orleans became the Pelicans. But anyway, so Shaq went first. Christian Laettner, the Duke legend, went third to Minnesota, and he did okay. Alonzo was part of the all-rookie team in 1993, scoring 21 points and 10 rebounds a game. He was second in rookie voting to Shaq and posted the highest scoring average of any rookie in Hornets history. One of the greatest moments in Alonzo Mourning's career was him scoring the winning basket in the first round of the 93 playoffs against the Boston Celtics. His 20-footer with 0.4 seconds left gave the Hornets the win, and in the best-of-5 series, they won 3-1. Sadly, though, that would be the final game that Reggie Lewis would play. Reggie was basically the captain of the Boston Celtics after Larry Bird had to retire due to injuries. And Reggie Lewis sadly had a heart attack while rehabbing stuff. So he was 27 years old. The Hornets would go on to get blasted by the Knicks in 5 games. But Alonzo averaged 23.8 points a game in 9 playoff games, which is pretty good. Alonzo Mourning was good. He and Larry Johnson helped the Hornets get 50 wins in the 1995 season. But somehow, in some way, they lost to the Bulls in the first round in 3-1, mostly because Michael Jordan came back from his baseball jaunt and wanted to play basketball again. Mourning rejected Charlotte's contract extension for 7 years with an average of $11.2 million a year. And knowing they couldn't re-sign him, the Hornets decided to trade him alongside Pete Myers and Laron Ellis to Miami for Glenn Rice, Matt Geiger, Khalil Reeves, and a first-round pick in the draft. And was that the pick that Kobe was there? I think that was it. I think that was the Kobe pick. Wasn't it? And it was the Kobe. Nope, sorry. The Kobe pick. Well, they had the 13th pick. That was the 16th pick in the draft. Miami traded away what would have been the 16th pick in 96, and that was not Kobe. Kobe was 13th. However, the Hornets got Tony Delk, which was pretty good. He came off a national championship with Kentucky. So, yeah. So, man, Glenn Rice. Yeah, Glenn Rice was a Miami sharpshooter. And then he went to Charlotte and became pretty good. Mourning would be the centerpiece of the Pat Riley coach Heat, and basically he did fantastic. Sadly, though, they lost the first round to the 72-win Bulls. Mourning signed a 7-year, $105 million contract in 96 with the Heat. And basically, the Heat had one of their best seasons ever. They were second in the conference. Unfortunately, though, there was trouble. The 96-97 playoff series with the New York Knicks, it was basically a big brawl and all that. Miami was down 3-1, and then thanks to a brawl between Charlie Ward and P.J. Brown, the Knicks found themselves in trouble because their benches were whittled down. And the Heat came back from 3-1 down to go to the conference finals. Sadly, though, they lost in 5 to the Bulls. Alonzo would try his best to do things. He decided to sign as a free agent with the New Jersey Nets for a 4-year deal in 2003. Unfortunately, he had kidney disease, and he basically had to retire. He actually came through with a successful kidney transplant, and in 2004, he practiced with the Nets again, made the regular season roster. He didn't play a significant role, and actually wanted out of New Jersey because of the Nets not taking things seriously and trading with Kennedy Martin. Mourning would be involved in the trade December 2004 that sent him to Toronto for Vince Carter, among others. Unfortunately, he vetoed it, and the Raptors had to buy out of his contract with $9 million. However, Raptors said that he didn't meet the medical conditions to play for the team, so basically they had to buy him out. Mourning decided to play again, but Miami needed somebody. March 2005, he re-signed with Miami with the veterans minimum. He was reduced as a backup because of Shaq coming over from the Lakers. However, Mourning would help out. He would actually become a power forward and all that. But he still was a steady contributor despite his physical limitations. All that. Alonzo did pretty well for the Heat, getting 3 blocks per game in the playoffs, the 2005 playoffs, but they lost Game 7 to Detroit in the conference finals. The Heat needed something, so they decided to pick up Anton Walker and Gary Payton and picked up the team option on Mourning, which means that Mourning would still be playing for the Heat. He played 65 games that year, and shockingly, Miami shocked everyone by taking care of the Dallas Mavericks after being down 2-0. Mourning came off the bench and got 5 blocks in that famous Game 6 that got them the title. San Antonio wanted to give him more money and sign him, but Mourning says he would return to the Heat in 2007, 1 more year. And he did. He made a note. He retired on January 22nd, 2009. And amazingly, 2 months later, he would get his number retired. The first Heat player to get his number retired. Even though at times Miami retired number 23 for Michael Jordan, which was kind of weird. It was amazing. All that. But Alonzo Mourning is an icon. Three-time NBA champion. Well, '06 as a player, and then 2012-13 when Miami went back to back, he was VP of player programming. Seven-time All-Star, All-NBA first team 99, second team in 2000, defensive player of the year 99-2000, and all defensive 99-2000, all rookie team, of course. Won the championship, won the FIBA World Championship in Toronto, of all places. The World Championship was in Toronto. It was supposed to be in Belgrade, but because of Yugoslavia's problems, they didn't. And Canada somehow got the championships, which was great. And he also played for the 2000 Olympic team that won gold medal. So that was good. Mourning has 3 children. His oldest played for Georgetown, but never got to the NBA. Trey did play for Georgetown and was part of Miami's squad for the 2019 Summer League. But no, he really wasn't there. He had a kidney transplant from his cousin and a retired Marine by the name of Jason Cooper. Yep. So Cooper gave him a kidney. So Lonzo would play 838 games in the NBA, starting 686 of them, averaging 31 minutes a game and 17 points a game in his career. The playoffs, he had a few lean drives, 97-2000 with Miami, but nothing too serious until 2006 when they went all the way to the finals. He wouldn't start a game for the 2006 Heat, mostly because of Shaq and all that. But you know what? He's still an icon. And Georgetown should be proud of him. They have Mutombo, and they also have Patrick Ewing as great shot blockers. What a school. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adu.